Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gian aka Beauty Outspoken, and today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Creme of Nature new product review. If you didn't check out part 1, it would have been on the Creme of Nature apple cider vinegar rinse. So if you didn't, go check it out. I'm going to leave it in the annotations. But for part 2, I'm going to be doing the flexible styling snot with my Twistout today. Some of the claims is that it smooths the hair, it controls edges, tames frizz, and provides exotic shine. Now they said that it also gives a flake free hold, and they said that the sky's the limit with Creme of Nature Snot gel. Create any hairstyle you can imagine with this maximum hold gel. It's unique putty-like texture holds styles in place all day. Now that claim is true. This is one of the thickest. I just want to show you guys. This is extremely, like you can see it coming out, it's extremely thick. It really is like snot in a sense, where it's like a thick sort of gummy texture. This, when I first used it, this is not my first time using it. It's my first time using it like holistically in clean hair in a Twistout, but like I was going out and I saw that it controls edges, so I decided to try it on my edges. But I had products, it was like a old, just a pie puff I was doing, and this thing flaked like hell. Like it left a lot of white stuff in my hair. And I've seen videos where people talk about it flaking, so that flake free hold claim is one that I really want to test in this video. And therefore, to avoid flakes, what I'm going to do is combine leave-in conditioners on my hand and then decide which one I think will give me the least flakes or the least white residue on my hair. And I learned that trick from Mono's hair, where she mixes the gel and the leave-in conditioner in her hands before she actually applies it to the hair, and if it dries clear, then obviously it's going to be clear on the hair. If it dries white, it's going to be white on the hair. So for the tests, actually I have 3 leave-ins. I have the Alikay lemongrass leave-in conditioner, I have the Giovanni direct leave-in weightless moisture conditioner, and I also have the kinky curly not today conditioner. I chose these 3 because I felt as though they usually dry clear and they're very light on the hair, so that's why I wanted to combine it with something as heavy as the snot. So let's get to testing. I already have some of the snot that I would have done a sample with, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray the Alikay on my hair, on my hands. So this is the Alikay mixed in with the snot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it in. And this actually looks like a really nice combination. There is a bit of whiteness, but I feel as though this may dry down actually pretty good. So this is definitely a contender. The second combination is going to be the Giovanni direct leave-in and the snot. So this is the one that I feel like may have a white residue, because the Giovanni is extremely thick, and I feel as though, so let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So this and the Creme of Nature will be a terrible combination on the hair. It's just looking white, it's not really blending in or smoothing in very easily. So this is exactly how it's going to behave on the hair, so this is definitely out. And the third and final is the kinky curly not today leave-in and detangler, and again I still feel as though this is giving me a lot of white residue on my hands. So I think out of all 3 today, the Alikay definitely is the one that I'm definitely going to be using on my hair, because so far, and you saw it for yourself, there was none of this going on. And I think that has to do with the color. Because these are white, it may have counteracted, and because these are a little bit thicker as well than the Alikay. So obviously you don't have to have these specific leave-in conditioners, but that's just a quick way of really being able to tell how the product is going to mimic on your hair. So whatever leave-in conditioners that you have, please test it out on the back of your hands first. Just make it easy on yourself, so that you won't have to figure out or have a surprise factor when it goes in your hair and you realize that you don't like the result. So for the twist out, similarly to my first twist out routine, I usually have my hair in sections, and this is how I section my hair after a wash day. Ooh, have a horrible knot there. So right, so this is what my hair is looking like. So I'm going to zoom in for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just give my hair a little bit of a dry, not too much because the water is going to help it to blend and all of that. So I'm going to go in with my wide tooth comb first from the below and come up and just detangle the hair. Then I'm going to go ahead and section the hair. Probably do this section in like 3. Probably do this section in like 3. So do some nice medium size twists. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the Algae Natural. I'll just do like 1 spray per section. Just going like that. So get that moisture going. Just because I want to make sure that my hair is not dry, I'm going to actually use a little bit of jojoba oil as well, just to seal in that moisture of the leave-in conditioner. So a quick comb out, nice and slippery. And then I'm going to go in with the Snot, and I'm going to use a little bit of this product because it's extremely thick. And I'm very curious to see how it blends into the hair. So let me just show you guys. What I'm doing right now is just doing a little bit of shingling with the gel. I don't want to put too much, but at the same time, I really don't know how to angle this. I think they would have said work in a desired amount, so that's really up to my discretion. But I don't want to use too much, but again, at the same time, I don't want to use too little bit of the product. So of course, keeping from roots to tips, I'm gonna give you a little zoom in. So the curl definition with the gel only is good, it's decent. It's not necessarily like crazy defined, I think, but it's pretty decent from what I'm seeing in my viewfinder. So this product may actually make a really nice product for a wash and go as well, because it does make my hair is feeling really soft at this moment. So I'm gonna go ahead, as usual, divide my hair into 2 and tightly twist the hair all the way down to the tip. Going, of course, all the way from root to tip and giving the end a little bit of a twirl. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna do the entire thing around my head and I'm gonna come back. Okay guys, so I would have finished doing all of my twists. Let me bring you guys closer. So my hair looks really nice and juicy, very moisturized. It does feel pretty soft. I'll have to wait until like it fully dries for me to know like how soft my hair feels. But because they said it's maximum hold, I expect it to be a little bit stiff, or you know, giving me a, it's not going to be like hard, but it's not going to be extremely soft because it has to give me some sort of hold. The texture was still a bit off-putting. I felt as though it was very hard to spread throughout the hair, and surprisingly, because of that, the curl definition wasn't necessarily the strongest while I was shingling through before I twist my hair. I don't think that it was really like, you know, like super defining my curls more than what my Eco Style gel, for example, may do. So that's one of the things to keep in mind. But for sure the shine is there. I'll definitely have to wait until I undo the twist to know if it moisturized the hair, if of course it didn't have flakes, if it helped with the frizz, or if it smoothed the hair. From what I could see here, I'm gonna zoom you back in, it did, you know, smooth the hair a little bit, but of course type 4 hair is naturally frizzy, so there's only so much that this product could do in respect to taming frizz, which is fine with me. So yeah, of course I'm going to come back with the takedown of the twist, as well as my final thoughts on whether this product works on 4C hair and whether or not it's a good product to give us the curl definition, and of course whether or not it lived up to all the claims that they made. So before I go ahead and take down the twist, I just wanted to share my thoughts on how my hair feels now that it's been dried for a day. I would have twisted yesterday. For me, one of my first impressions is my hair feels extremely dry, or more so stiff. I can't say if it's dry as yet, because I find sometimes that even though my twists feel stiff before I take them down, as the night progresses they loosen up a little bit and the hair feels soft. So I think with this review I am gonna come back after I take it down and just tell you my thoughts on how my hair feels maybe a day or two after. But my hair feels stiff, and I guess that is attributed to the fact that this is supposed to have a very strong hold, so I won't take away any points from that. I do think that my hair still looks very shiny, which I know is one of the claims that the product had made. Yeah, the product talked about providing exotic shine. I definitely think that the shine was there. We'll see how it works in terms of taming frizz. I'm gonna put some on my edges before I leave so you can see how much it really controls my edges. Now I am type 4, so I don't expect miracles. And yeah, so let's take it down. Of course, in usual fashion, when I take down my twists, I usually use a bit of oil. I'm using jojoba oil, which seems to be my favorite oil for some reason. I'm just gonna go ahead and take down my twist, but I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So let's see what it's looking like. So not bad in terms of the hold. I definitely think that there's a lot of hold happening there, so that's good. So I'm gonna take down another one. Definitely I'm seeing a lot of hold. I'll definitely be able to tell how much hold I truly get when I divide each twist. But the hold is definitely there, and as I untwist and I touch my hair doesn't feel extremely hard. It doesn't feel soft, but again, using a very firm gel, you kind of negate the ability to have a very soft but touchable sort of feel on your hair. Okay guys, so I just finished doing my hair. I had to charge my camera battery, so I wasn't able to show you the entire takedown process, which was my fault. In essence, you can tell that my mood is a little bit low at the moment, and it's because this gel disappointed me to a level that I don't. My hair, okay, let me go with the pro. The pro is that this is the most hold I've ever had for a twist out in my entire life. This is extremely maximum hold, as they said, so that is obviously correct as to what they said in terms of their claims. But I'm gonna show you, of course, see how you see, show you how it looks. So this is extreme definition, like every single part of the twist is very defined, but my hair feels crunchy as hell. I am taking down my twists and I am hearing my hair crunching and cracking as I'm trying to unravel the twist. I can't even separate properly because my hair is pulling. It feels hard, it feels crispy, it feels like if I touch it too much it will just break off. So I am hoping that maybe by wearing it a couple of days it will kind of loosen up a little bit. I am wondering if to spray some water on my hair, because I really don't like this feeling. I like defined, but I like my hair to be touchably defined. I feel as if anybody looks at my hair they're gonna think it's bomb, and then when they touch it they're like, because it's just hard. And okay, so let's go with what they said. So it tames frizz for sure, because it really does crunch the hair. It smooths the hair, I guess, controls the edges. I think it would control edges. I'm not gonna put this on my edges, to be honest. Again, it really will make your hair stay in place all day, but after putting a leave-in and oil and still getting this kind of texture, this is scary to me. I don't even have words to say. But I mean, still, based on what they said here, the hugest claim that I think is inaccurate in this product is flexible styling. This is not flexible at all. This feels like those dudes that has their hair gelled up, and you can, when you touch their hair, it's like, you know, their hair is hard as rock. This is what this provides. So flexible, no. And I think even though as a naturalista you want to have a nice defined twist out. You also want people to touch your hair, and you want to touch your hair and feel like, oh, it feels great, it feels magical. But I'm scared to touch my hair because I don't want it to crack off and break off. Like, yeah. So I would have finished the video when I did the takedown, as well as give my final thoughts, but I've worn my twist out for about 2 days now, so I have a slightly different view of the flexible styling Snot. Now I don't know if I'm gonna put it in, but I think I should, just for authenticity's sake. But when I took down my hair, I was extremely disappointed with how this made my hair feel. My hair was crunchy, it was stiff, it wasn't moving, it was, in a sense, very defined. It just was not movable. The fact that they said flexible styling Snot, I guess I was expecting some movability. Sorry about that, my phone just rang. But the fact that they said flexible as well as maximum hold, I guess I should have known that it was going to be somewhat of an oxymoron, because is my battery low? Oh, sorry. I thought my battery was low. Yeah. So how do I feel about my hair now that I've worn it for 2 or 3 days? It does not feel as stiff, I would admit that much. It has, I would admit that this gel has the most hold I've ever had for any of my twist outs after 2 or 3 days. Yes, my hair is a little bit fuller, but in terms of like the each curl being defined, I can see that still being there, and the frizz has also reduced. So yeah, sorry about that. So yes, in terms of the frizz, yes, this is the least frizz-free twist out I've ever had. Yes, this is the most defined after 2 or 3 days twist out I've ever had. As it wears, it has become a lot more flexible as well. So my previous review, I said that I would not recommend this. Now I'm kind of on the fence. Why I say that is because if you prefer a twist out that moves a lot more but will not last as long, then this is not your product. And when I say that, it's like when I am accustomed doing my twist outs, I get nice hold with my Eco Styler gel, but my hair is still touchable. I still can touch it and feel like, oh, my hair is soft. With this, I still do feel that crunch after 2 or 3 days, but what that does is that means that it's going to give me extreme hold. And I know that for 2 or 3 more days, my hair is not going to be in a puff ball. It is going to still be in a twist out state. So that's the only thing. Usually with my Eco Styler gel, maybe after 4 days, you start to see a lot more frizz, you start to see a lot more puff look, and then by that time I just put it up in like a stretch elastic or something and just have it up as a puff. So that's the only thing. One of the things I think I will try another time is I think that I was using a bit too much, so I am going to adjust and see if that helps any bit. But I do admit that the parts that I did not use as much has not given me as much hold, and that was when I first started. I was using just a tip, and in the back there has been frizzed out. I don't know if I could show you guys. Better to show you guys. Sorry. The parts in the back are a bit more frizzed out than, let's see, the parts in the front. Let me show you guys the front, and then just the back where I just did it, it was more frizzed out. You can see a certain level of frizz, but I just want to show you guys that after a few days you really have minimal frizz and stuff like that. Obviously it's going to be slightly frizzy because I am type 4. In general, I find that the frizz is not bad. So in that regard, that is my review right there. It never said that it was going to moisturize your hair, so I am not sure if I should even keep that as a claim. It said it was a gel, it said that it would smooth it, it said it would make it stay in place, and in essence it really did that. Moisturization, even though I did put a leave-in as well as an oil before putting this on, it still did not affect my hair feeling soft after. I still do have that crunch, but I do expect that within 2-3 days my hair is going to kind of even be more free, because when I touch it now it's crunchy, but it's a lot softer than what it was when I first did the review. I was extremely pissed when I did that review, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all the footage of that, but yeah, that is my final thoughts on this product. If you liked it, please like the video. If you like hearing me, I hope you do. You can check out some more of my videos, maybe subscribe. You can comment, of course, if you tried this product. What gels do you like that I haven't used? I've only used the Eco Styler. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.